These countries had successfully launched 431 satellites for 34 countries as of July 30, 2023. The country is none other than India, along with its space agency ISRO. ISRO has 3 different types of launch vehicles, each with different motives. Those are PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, GSLV, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle, and LVM Mark III. All the launch vehicles are deployed the satellites in different orbits of Earth. For example, PSLV can deploy the satellites in 3 orbits: polar orbit, sun synchronous orbit, and geosynchronous transfer orbit. PSLV has 4-stage rocket. First stage is made of solid fuel, hydroxyl terminated polybutadiene, and second stage is liquid fuel, unsymmetrical dimethylhydrazine and an oxidizer, nitrogen tetroxide. The third stage is solid fuel. Again it is HTPB. And the final stage is monomethylhydrazine plus manganese monoxide. PSLV can deploy 750 kg to sun synchronous orbit and 1450 kg to GTO. Major contribution of PSLV include Chandrayaan-1 and Mangalyaan mission. GSLV satellites are the next powerful rocket after PSLV. They are used to mainly launch communication satellites to low Earth orbit, geosynchronous transfer orbit, and sun synchronous orbit. GSLV total launches are 15 till date. Among these, 9 were successful launches, 4 were failures, and 2 was accounted as partial failure. GSLV had total 3 stages. First stage is solid fuel with HTPB. Second stage is liquid fuel, UH25 plus N2O4. UH25 meaning 75% of UDMH and 25% of hydrazine along with the oxidizer. And the last stage is a cryogenic stage, LOX and LH2. LOX is liquid oxygen and LH2 is liquid hydrogen. GSLV carries 2250 kg to geosynchronous transfer orbit and 6000 kg to low Earth orbit. LVM-3 launched communication satellites into geosynchronous and low Earth orbits. GSLV Mark III is medium lift launch vehicle with greater payload capacity than PSLV and GSLV. It consists of 3 stages. First stage is L110 liquid propellant of UDMH plus H2O. Second stage is S200 solid rocket boosters of HTPB. And the last stage is cryogenic stage with LOX and LH2. This rocket can carry 8000 kg to LEO and 4000 kg to GTO. Main contribution of LVM-3 is Chandrayaan-3 mission. The main difference between GSLV and PSLV is that GSLV can carry heavier payloads than PSLV. PSLV launched satellites into polar orbit, providing global coverage for remote sensing and Earth observation, whereas GSLV launched communication satellites to GTO. PSLV is a 4-stage rocket, GSLV is a 3-stage rocket. PSLV has higher success rate than GSLV. PSLV is a 3rd generation launch vehicle and GSLV is a 4th generation launch vehicle. The main difference between PSLV and LVM-3 is that LVM-3 produces more thrust than PSLV. LVM-3 has more payload carrying capacity than PSLV. LVM is being developed to launch crewed missions. So guys, we have reached the end of the video. So stay tuned, and if you guys like the video, please comment and subscribe.